Hey everyone, we are here at stop number 5 of the MLF Pro Circuit event on the James River. Your boat is really hot.
It is hot out here.
Guys, it's gonna be like 90 something tomorrow, 97 on Friday. And I don't know, this is my take on this river. Coming here, I did not know what to expect. I thought we were gonna be struggling to get some bites. In reality, it's a fish factory full of little fish.
Man, and I know that it's also full of you know, those 3+ pounders too. I mean, people have talked all week long about catching, you know, a 6. I've heard guys say that they saw an 8-pounder in practice. You know, those are massive fish, and this is a really healthy fishery. I mean,
yeah, they stock it every year with Florida strain largemouth, so we know that it catches, or that there's potential to catch a big one. Did you find them in practice?
I didn't catch any big ones in practice. I've got one general area that I really feel good about having, you know, a good average size compared to the rest of the, because I could go anywhere from blast off here at Osborne Landing all the way down to the Chickahominy, all the way up the Chickahominy, and I'm catching 12 and 13 inchers like crazy. Like yesterday I went out and all I caught was 8 pounds, but I caught 30 fish. And I set the hook on all 30 of those fish, because as soon as I'd catch a 2-pounder, I was saying I'd cut the hooks off at that point, but I never caught a 2-pounder. So you can go anywhere and catch a bunch of fish. It's just you gotta kind of figure out what you want to do, camp out, not necessarily in an area, but you know, figure out what you want to do, focus on that, just weed through fish. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I really do think that if you just keep weeding through them and fish high percentage areas, you got to have 5 opportunities at 5 quality fish. That's what I think.
I want to agree with you.
I do too.
Like
this is positivity right now in my head.
Man, I mean,
Loud truck.
it's B-lat. B-lat. I want to say that you should be able to weed through the fish and get some quality bites.
Right.
I think that is how you approach this place, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that has it figured out, where they're catching less fish but better quality. I haven't found it. You know, I had boat troubles day 1. Yesterday I went to the Chickahominy because I know that's a community area and there's a lot of fish there, and I figured with only 1 day of practice, I wanted to put myself around fish. So that's what I did. I went there and I think I had 50 to 60 bites.
Yeah, that's a lot of bites.
And I unlike Miles, shake my fish off. And
Dude, when they're all a pound to a pound and a half, not gonna do me any good. I want to get those out of the way so I can focus on the 3+ pounders.
I only had a handful of bites that I think were quality. So it would not.
Handful is all you need.
It wouldn't surprise me if both of us come in with 13 to 15 pounds. Like, that wouldn't surprise
18
me.
pounds.
19, 20, I don't care. I want a big bag tomorrow.
I do too.
And I'm gonna fish my butt off to get it. I just don't know where those bites are gonna come from. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, and that's always kind of a big challenge. I love the tournaments where I know the area that I want to pick apart. I know that I've got the potential for a big bag. This is just not one of those tournaments that I know for a fact, based on my practice experience, that that's the case. Like, I'm gonna have to really be efficient and catch some breaks tomorrow to catch some of those bigger fish. I mean, that's just, that's how I feel.
Well, no, the frustrating part is, from our discussions, both of us are fishing in a manner that are known big fish techniques.
Yeah.
Whether it's frog, flip, crankbait, chatterbait, and you're still catching those little guys.
Yeah.
So
it seems like every move I make, I just start catching a bunch of little ones. But again, I don't know if it's just because you know, in practice you're doing a lot of different things to try to think outside the box a little bit. And especially yesterday when I caught a bunch of little ones, I was really trying to figure something else out. I didn't just sit and flip a lot of the banks. I spent a lot of time casting, covering water and things like that. So I honestly think that you know, fishing, you know, the right type of cover, you know, keeping that flipping stick in my hand and occasionally picking up a top water or maybe chatterbait, I've got to think that I'm going to have the opportunities at some big fish. I didn't see it in practice. I had my first day was better than the second day, but it still wasn't like man, they are really eating. And I've talked to a lot of guys that had the same experience. They caught a lot of 12 and 13 inchers. Actually, no, not that big.
Yeah.
12 and 13 inchers. But I've also talked to a lot of guys that caught those good quality fish. They can go ahead and catch those good quality fish in practice. I don't, good on them. I want them tomorrow and Friday, because Saturday is the day that I want to get to. I'm far enough down in the points where I need 2 top 50s to make the championship, and so I need to make sure that I've got a top 50 average over the next 2 tournaments. So I don't care about just catching a limit. I don't care about catching 12 pounds. I want that 14 pound an average per day to kind of seal the deal for this tournament.
Yeah, I agree completely. We are both in very, very similar positions. We need to catch them.
Yeah,
and catching 59 inchers isn't going to do it for us. So I think I can see myself really putting the Battleborn batteries to the test tomorrow, because with the tide incoming and outgoing, you're always in current, so you need to have good trolling motor like the Battleborns. And I think we're going to be covering a lot of water, trying to put ourselves in position to make it to Champlain, to have a shot at Champlain.
Let me say this, because you just put in a shameless plug there.
I did, but it's true.
But Monday, I spent the longest day I think I've ever spent on the water. I went from 5:16 in the morning to 9 o'clock in the evening. That's the longest day that I could ever remember, and those batteries never once in that heavy current gave up. I have yet to run them down.
Dude, you can go days.
Yeah, I've yet.
Like, I'm not worried about one day anymore.
And I just talked about another guy that had a different set of lithium batteries, and he couldn't say that about his batteries. But the Battleborns have been just rock solid for me.
All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out SonarFishing. Miles gives all kinds of good information on his channel. Check out my channel, Matt Steffen Fishing. If you haven't subscribed yet to either, make sure you do it. We could use your help. It's very much appreciated.
And also keep up with all the action for this tournament, MajorLeagueFishing.com. You can watch all the live leaderboards and, of course, the weigh-ins and all that. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure, again, like, share, subscribe, both of our channels. And we're going to see you out on the water and up on the leaderboard. Up on the leaderboard, way up there.